Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The number of people killed in Friday's powerful earthquake in Morocco has risen to more than 2,500. Rescuers have been using their bare hands to dig for survivors. Many people are living amongst the rubble, local people desperately awaiting aid. Local rescue teams in Morocco are being boosted by the arrival of foreign experts, but hopes of finding survivors are fading. Aid has arrived from Britain, Spain, Qatar and the UAE. Friday's earthquake was the country's deadliest in 60 years. Screams here as a wedding was interrupted by the tremors. And here the moment a man narrowly avoided a building collapse during the deadly earthquake, caught on CCTV. North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un has reportedly started his journey to Vladivostok for a summit with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. South Korean media reported that the armoured train that Mr. Kim uses for foreign visits appears to have departed Pyongyang. The meeting between the two leaders is expected to take place as early as Tuesday local time. It will be the North Korean leader's first international trip for more than 4 years, and the first since the pandemic. The two leaders will likely discuss the possibility of North Korea providing Moscow with weapons to support its war in Ukraine. Luis Rubiales has resigned as president of the Spanish Football Federation following criticism for kissing the Spanish forward Jenny Hermoso at the Women's World Cup final. Hermoso said the kiss after Spain beat England was not consensual, and she filed a legal complaint last Tuesday. Rubiales said he had submitted his resignation to Federation acting president Pedro Roca in a statement. The 46-year-old has also resigned from his position as vice president of UEFA's executive committee. Egypt has voiced anger after Ethiopia announced it had filled the reservoir at a highly controversial hydroelectric dam on the Blue Nile River. Ethiopia had been in dispute with Egypt and Sudan over the mega project since its launch in 2011. Egypt's foreign ministry said Ethiopia was disregarding the interests of the downstream countries. Ethiopia says the $4.2 billion dam will not cut their share of Nile water. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said, "It is with great pleasure that I announce the successful completion of the fourth and final filling of the Renaissance Dam." The dam began generating electricity in February last year. An official has said that at least 150 people have died after a powerful storm caused severe flooding in eastern Libya. Storm Daniel made landfall in the North African nation over the weekend, prompting authorities to declare a state of extreme emergency. Last week, it killed a dozen people in Europe. 7 Libyan army personnel have gone missing during ongoing rescue efforts. Officials in eastern Libya have imposed a curfew, while schools and shops have been ordered to close. Strong floodwaters have swept people and their belongings away as flooding hit the Chinese city of Xi'an in Shanxi province. Video showed a person pushing a rack against intense, fast-moving floodwater on a street at Chang'an district. The gushing water soon washed another person and other debris by and dragged them all away. And the Kilauea volcano on Hawaii's Big Island has erupted, with flows currently confined to the surrounding crater floor.
This is an unbelievable event, so those of you lucky enough to be on the Pride of America coming up.
Footage from a company that offers tours around the Hawaiian Volcano Natural Park showed lava spewing into the air. Images also showed fissures at the base of the volcano's crater that are generating lava flows on the surface of the crater floor.
For the afternoon in Hawaii, I am standing on the edge of Halemaumau crater. And to all our customers coming up this week, you are going to see lava, hopefully, unless something dramatic changes. We've got more fountains over here.
The Hawaii Emergency Management Agency said that the eruption does not pose a lava threat to local communities. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.